Your man. Hi guys, welcome back to Weird Soil. So, I've been trying all day to work on this video and our internet went down, so hopefully I can get it going now. So, we are going to talk about the sandwich that won the chicken war. So, I just had my first Popeye sandwich a few months ago. Well, I think in March. And I fell in love. I thought it was so good. I've never had a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I'd had one from Burger King, one of the newer ones, not the classic one that's on that long bun. But anyway, it was so good. And I thought, man, there's got to be a way that I can try this at home. So, what I did, I got 5 chicken breasts. Same as last time, the Purdue, the individual wrapped ones. I just like those because they're thin. So I got the 5 chicken breasts. Actually, let's be honest, I got 2 packages, so there were 10, and there was an extra one, so woohoo, I actually got 11. And so what I did was, my family has said that they're too big, so I started cutting them in half. So 11 times 2, I had 22 chicken patties when I was said and done, but I'm not complaining because it makes good snacks. So here I am. Oh, I should mention that the chicken was soaked in buttermilk overnight, and that is a very important step. It has got to be soaked overnight. It keeps it all moist. Alright, so I've got it all cut up. And now you see I've got some of the discarded buttermilk there. I've got, I think that was 6 whole eggs plus 2 eggs that I'm going to make into yolk, and believe it or not, some vodka. Interesting about vodka is that it makes the skin a little bit crispier. So here I go. I'm going to separate the yolks, and I'm going to do 2 of them. Now these are our farm fresh eggs. Our chickens lay these eggs and we harvest them every night. That's probably why you may notice that the yolks are so bright and orange almost, because they eat good. They're not store-bought eggs. Okay, so there's my yolks. And there's my flour. Now I'm going to add smoked paprika, smoked pepper, baking powder. Oh, and don't hate me for this, MSG. There's been a lot of studies about MSG, and as long as you're not allergic to it, it's fine. There's nothing wrong. Oh, and of course salt. We can't forget the salt. So I added all the dry ingredients into the flour, and I'm going to mix it up. Again, don't forget the salt. Although the MSG, while it's not salt, it does add some umami, and you might not need as much salt in it. And now I'm going to pour that mixture into a bowl. That way it's easier to bread. Now I get the buttermilk back out. I'm going to add the eggs. And whisk it good. Add the yolks. Now, whatever you do, do not skip the vodka. It is crucial to making this really crispy. Between that and the baking powder, it's just the perfect combination. It's just a must-have ingredient. And if you're worried about it being alcohol, the alcohol does evaporate, so you're not going to have any of that. So now I'm going to start my breading process. I bread the piece in flour, dip it in the wet mixture, add it back into the flour. Notice I'm using 2 separate hands. That way I've got one hand for dry and one hand for wet. I'm going to repeat this process until I get all, what would we say, 22 of them done. Don't worry, I'm not going to show you all 22. I mean, it's simple. It's a really simple procedure. Now we're finishing up the first round. And then you know what we do? We start all over. We're going to double bread these things. That's what helps make them crispy, is when you double bread them. You got the double bread with the vodka and the baking powder. And really, that's just the key to the whole thing. Excuse my mess. I promise I'll clean it up. And you'll notice when I get towards the end, I give up on the whole one hand dry, one hand wet thing, because at that point, I just want to get it done with. And so I just do it. I mean, it's tiring, it really is. You got to be hunched over the table, and I mean, go. Still breading. If you have any questions about this process, just let me know. I'm happy to share. You can actually season the chicken before you bread it. I know the breading is seasoned, but you're welcome to season the chicken itself as well. Oh, look how my hands are. See, it does help to do one hand dry, one hand wet. All right, that's one pan of single coat right there. And now we're going to start with the double coat. Two. And 3. Don't worry, by the magic of TV, we're gonna skip ahead. I'm not gonna show you all of them. I just want to give you a good idea of what the process looks like. If you're wondering about carb count on this, I don't have any idea. Consider this a cheat day because it is way too much to count. Yep. You notice I ran out of flour. Yeah, I ran out of flour, so I did have to add a little bit more, and Hopefully this will be enough to finish it up. There we go, speeding up a little bit. We got half the, well, probably 2/3 of the tray done at that point. And you can see that I gave up on the two-hand method and I just went for it. I just want to get it done at this point. And we're frying. I've got the grease set to about 350, 375 degrees. And I'll flip them over about halfway through to make sure they get browned on each side. And then I will put them on a tray, and well, a wire line tray I should say. And then I'll put them in the oven to keep them warm while I finish the rest of it. And there we go, there's our chicken. Doesn't it look delicious? As I tell you, it is good, it is delicious. You can dress up the sandwich however you want, with mayo, pickles, chipotle. Personally, I like a little bit of chipotle mayo. I put some sweet pickles on it, lettuce and tomato. I don't put any cheese on it. My husband likes cheese on his though. But that's mine right there. It's so good. That is the chicken sandwich that ends the chicken sandwich war. It won it. That's all there is to it. It's the best chicken sandwich there is. There's a cross section of it. See the nice coating on the breading? There you go. The sandwich that won the chicken war. Now, I'll stand by that too. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and opt in for notifications so you won't miss a thing. Hope to see you guys soon. Bye.